Hey there, folks. It's Monday, Tuesday. Who knows even what day it is? Let's go to CSSBattle.dev and do the daily target. We're going to write code to get this to be what we want it to be. All right, what do we got? I think today it's going to be the nested template. A reminder that the nested template doesn't quite work how we would want it to in Firefox. So Firefox is the outlier there. All right, so the first step is, so we put that green on the HTML element, and then we're going to narrow the margins 10, 12. So we're going to narrow these margins to make the body element exactly as big as it would be to encompass all of the, I guess this is a blue, kind of a bluish color. All right, and then this is two gradients. It's a conic gradient, and then it's a radial gradient. Yes, that's right. All right. So what are the pieces? Conic gradient. And I continue to be delighted and surprised that conic gradient is auto-completing. For a very long time, it just did not do that. 75% of that color, and then that color. And actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make that black, and then I'm going to set I believe this needs to be at 0 on the x-axis, and then 10 pixels on the maybe 50 pixels on the y. It's got a width of maybe 200 pixels, and then a height of, we'll call it 120 pixels. And I'm going to set no repeat, because what I want to do is line this up very precisely with this element here, and then the 3/4 of this, so that it will space evenly, right? We're basically creating a tiling pattern that is the correct height and width. 2, 3, 4. And then I think that needs to go down 6. I think that's right. Yeah, and then we need to center that at 40 pixels, 80 pixels. All right, and now we're narrowing it in. 5, 100, 120. And then the height of that is just a little bit too big, 130, and then a little bit not wide enough, 30, 40, 50, 60, 300, 310. And I believe that's correct. So now we're going to make that black transparent, and we're going to let it repeat. And then we have that shape. And then the next thing we need is a radial gradient. Radial gradient, which is 1Q at 50%, I don't know, 30 pixels. And then there's color, and then transparent. We need a radius. How about 20 pixels? It's kind of right, but not quite. It's too low, so the center of this needs to be probably 25, and that's correct. And then this radius needs to be 25. And we submit. There might be some other interesting ways to do this, like you could do masks to create some of this. You could create 2 elements, that would be fine as well. A lot of different approaches for this. You know, squares, rectangles, and circles are very straightforward to create. It's where they intersect is where you get much more complicated shapes. And that's a final answer. Once again, I'm Joe Crawford. I do this pretty much daily. I'm not attempting to be the best player. I'm not attempting to write the tersest, smallest code. There are great CSS Battle players. Go seek out the folks who do this at that very high level. I'm in the top 100 players, but I'm not I'm not a superstar, but it's a lot of fun to write CSS to make shapes, and it's something that I do as a person who makes web pages as well. So anyway, be good to yourself, be good to each other. It's rough out there. There's a lot of bad stuff happening in the United States. It's a real bummer. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Don't let injustice stand, is what I would say, and sort out what you can do about it. For a lot of us, it's just letting our Congress people know, hey, we're unhappy. Do something, please. All right, that's enough. Too much politics. Get out of here. Bye.